I mean, I heard that they're going to work her ass off, right? They're going to work your butt off. So, well, let's see and learn from it, right? Let's see how they do it here at the UFC gym, right? I'm excited to know. So, yeah, let's go ahead. And if you're ready, then we're going to follow the coach and we're gonna see what comes. All right?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to die.
Hello guys, Frank right here and Omar on camera, right? This is gonna be part 2 of our vlog. We're here at the UFC gym, all right? We're gonna get Lynette some intensive training, UFC training. So she's gonna go over some moves with some coaches. I believe there's one coach, but you know, we're gonna be filming with several coaches at the day of the shoot. So we're gonna prepare Lynette and we're gonna get her into basically learning some good moves and learning all the intense moves or intense techniques, right, that the UFC gym offers. So let's go right inside and check out the UFC gym in El Paso, Texas. All right, guys, so we're here with Freddie, all right, and he's one of the coaches here at the UFC gym in El Paso, Texas. So can you tell me, Freddie, about yourself and you know, how long you've been here and, you know, at coaching here at the UFC? Anything you want to share?
Of course. Well, I'm one of the coaches found here at UFC, Coach Freddie here. I've been here since about 2016, 2017, around there. I was a member. Started off as a member, ended up becoming a coach. It was a great way to spend time with my kids. My kids at that time were a lot smaller. Now they're a lot bigger. But it was a nice way to share something such as working out and combat sports, stuff like that. As we shared, we grew together, and this place was a great place. We ended up meeting a lot of great folks here. Along the way, I learned jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, judo, wrestling. Throughout the time that I've been here, lots of coaches have come by, excellent at what they do, each and every last one of them, and the current ones that we have now as well. But yeah, I've learned a lot from them, and I've learned little tricks, little trades of the industry. In boxing, kickboxing, some in MMA, you know, some that collide together. Great place. The training goes from just as a hobby all the way to competition levels. Most of the kids that come here can be are normally taught in class not to be bullies. You know, we hold and we suppress without becoming bullies, because it's so easy to learn all these martial arts and learn how to fight and then let it go to our head. Whereas we try not to do that. We try to encourage them not to hurt their opponents. Now, of course, you know, in a life and death situation, all rules are off, but for the most part, you know, there is a difference. You're in school, very doubtful it's a life and death, you know. So we make them think, you know, do I want to be that bully or not? So they I like it because they end up learning how not to be a bully.
So guys, Lynette just got here, and we're gonna go over, we just spoke to the coach, right? So we're gonna go over some techniques and stuff. She's gonna learn some great stuff with the UFC gym here in El Paso, Texas. Make sure you guys get that, all right? We're at UFC gym in El Paso, and we're gonna go over just the techniques and some physical training. So Lynette, I mean, are you ready? And how do you feel, man?
I feel ready for this workout.
You think, I mean, at the day of the shoot, like I said, guys, we're gonna try to make her cry on it, all right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, we're gonna see if that happens, right? Naturally. Let's see. I mean, I heard that they're gonna work her ass off, right? They're gonna work your butt off. So, well, let's see and learn from it, right? Let's see how they do it here at the UFC gym, right? I'm excited to know. So, yeah, let's go ahead. And if you're ready, then we're gonna follow the coach and we're gonna see what comes. All right?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to die. Let's do this.
All right, guys. All right, we'll see you soon. I would say show her techniques, right? Because we're gonna be actually filming these type of the run through that. I mean, think of the most for the physical, and then also some combat. I guess punches and all that. However, whatever you can teach her today, we'll learn. I mean, she'll learn from it, right?
Absolutely.
And I guess you have tires here, you have weights, you have all this stuff. I mean, I leave it up to you on what can really push her. We want also to flex her body as well in the time of the shoot, right? While she's doing this training, or if it's abs, stomach, whatever it is. And I do want to see that. I want to hear her breathing, because I don't have a microphone there, so I don't want her to fake it though. I want it to come out real. Oh, yeah. So I want somebody to be on her, and it's gonna be like you're pushing it to the max. Like, I think yelling is involved. I don't know if it does in the UFC.
I'm about to fight, and you have to train me to fight.
All right, so let's start off with a sparring sesh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you boxed before, kickboxed before?
I mean, I spar with, I practice right now, so I kind of spar more or less with the guys.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So, so have you done MMA before, where you've combined the two, the grappling with the strikes and all that?
Well, right now I'm just we're just practicing, getting practice sparring rounds and all that, but not I haven't had an actual fight yet.
Okay. So let's go over. Let's work just a little bit. I'll put a timer on. Just give us a few minutes. See what we do.
Yeah.
See how it is. When you kick, do you kick with shin guards?
Shin guards, yeah.
Okay, so I got some shin guards over here that you can borrow and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and put mine on, and we'll just kind of do a light one. See how we're working, how we're moving.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you feel that you can do a takedown or sweep off of me, by all means do so.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go about 20%.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead.
So that's safety for your feet, right?
Yeah, your
Your
shins.
kicks. Okay.
Your kicks.
What are they called again?
Shin guards.
Shin guards. All right. Those are shin guards. Cool, man. We got Omar. We want to try this?
Sure.
Put some pads on them and throw them in.
Should we get our ass kicked today? It's time, right? I think we need an ass whooping. We're just gonna get in here and see it, test it out. I don't want to be with Lynette though. I feel safer with the coach. I feel safer with the coach. But no, that's cool. That's cool. We're
Practice, and I was everybody, they're pick a partner, and all the guys are just avoiding me, right? And nobody wants to be my partner. I was damn. They're all scared. Well, it's because you're crazy sometimes. I'm oh my God.
Hey, well, we're gonna see.
We're gonna see.
And so those are some of those ideas that you see sometimes. You'll see them fighting, you'll see them come up, step in, reach, and pull back.
I like the fact that we're gonna be able to really like practice the kind of like a stunt, almost like what you do, because she's a wrestler too.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she
no,
can fall.
absolutely.
So imagine we're just getting the camera angles, getting them at the right, and just knowing the moves that are going to happen that day. I mean, it's going to take us some time to get them, but as long as we get the primaries, which is the start of the fight, and then, you know, pretty much she's going to bring you down and she's going to start kicking your butt. You know what I mean? At first. I mean, you know.
It seems you're more familiar with boxing, and it's like it took you a minute to get into your feet movement.
Yeah.
I saw you more in your boxing stance. So maybe going stronger with her boxing, kind of like a Holly Holmes kind of deal.
Yeah. Honestly, I need more work on my striking though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We can work on that because if you do your research, most of these fights they start off ding and then they're in here and they're swinging away.
Yeah.
So instead of her kicking, just mostly focus.
Well, yeah. I mean, you still want to. You'll catch those moments where she might throw in a kick or something like that. Yeah. Well, you can do a combo where it's a kick. You know, throw some kicks, but.
Well, I mean, we want to see more of her opponent at the first shot because she needs to be looking ready to like almost
absolutely
fall down. So it's gonna be like a thing where it wasn't expected. This girl already looks like she's already getting beat down. She got whooped by her abuser. She's getting whooped on this main fight. And the beginning on that is she's gonna be in a locker room, like just dark, one light on her, and we're just gonna pan in, like, you know what I mean? And you know, she's gonna have those flashbacks before the actual fight happens. So, you know, we're just gonna incorporate all that. But I think that what you're saying and her boxing is good, but more of her striking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At first.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I see that she does a lot of striking and she's very comfortable with the boxing because of the way she stands. And when we were sparring those couple of times, she didn't really use her legs. So that, I mean, she used them, but like it wasn't that natural. Her arms were natural. Yeah. And another thing, this kind of bring them down here, and you want to stay kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
Because when you're relaxing, you're doing this, and you're focusing on the nose, right?
Yeah.
You tend to hide what you're doing. You're in here, and you're just kind of hiding, right? And then as you're hiding, since you're moving, you're able to react quicker. That's how someone like Sean Strickland does. See, he's in here, and you see when he fights kind of in here, and he's really, really close, which is really weird because when you're doing this, that means that you have less time to react to punches because they're so close to your face, right? But they put a mouthpiece on him with a little digital thing to see how often he got striked. And he fought the most, and he got hit the least because of that mere fact. And I was watching him. I watch him for his fights, and he has this kind of deal. And he's here. He's loose, right? He's loose, but he's focused. Right, so when he's doing it, he can react. You know, because he's in here. You know, he can react, and then he's so close already that he can just grab you. See, and so that's what's also cool about it. You know.
Yeah.
And so I think that one, since you're already in here sometimes, and I see you kind of already here, maybe that would be something that you may want to incorporate, where you're kind of in here and you're kind of rotating those shoulders, kind of. Salsa and merengues and all that, where you're kind of in here and you're just kind of moving them and stuff, you know, and it helps.
Did you feel like you were in the moment there?
Sure, yeah, a little.
Did you learn some techniques?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Once you get to the point where you're like a nice combo, let's go ahead and start off 1, 2, slip, roll. Okay, okay, so jab, straight, slip,
Like this?
slip,
Okay.
roll,
Under
and then hook. Boom.
that.
Okay?
With the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 1, 2, slip, roll.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you want to be slipping and rolling, right?
Yeah.
So even if you go 1, 2, slip, right? You roll, boom. You see? So it doesn't matter even if they throw the straight, you want to roll underneath.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to do that. All good combos have that slip and roll somewhere. Okay?
All right, guys, this was an amazing experience, right? And day one of training here at the UFC Gym in El Paso, Texas. Freddie did an amazing job. Freddie, would you like to share with everybody in our audience what went down today?
Well, today we just got familiar with our new individual here. She went ahead and showed me what skills she had so we can tailor-make her own style. We can go ahead and we can work with her strengths. We can work with her weaknesses, making them stronger, making them better, exploiting her talents. I found out she was a great boxer, so we can work with that. Takedowns, not a problem. So, you know, today was just more of a feel through, see what we need to do. So that way when we start the program, we can already have the program down, you know, so much time for cardio, so much time for weight training, so much time for technique, so much time for cage work, so much time for so-and-so, you know, food, water, and all that good stuff, you know. Because this is actually like a long process, you know. It normally takes professional 8 hours of fighting, you know, every day, you know, of doing this. So, you know, and we're doing this kind of in a short little period of time, which is amazing that she can do that in such a short time.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
And actually, you know, this is going to help us, me and Omar, and you know, the crew, the team. We're going to study the moves. We're going to actually take back the footage also that we recorded today, and then just look at, you know, all the different moves that, you know, and the angles, right, where we're going to get our cameras in and just study them, right, and perfect them, right, and shoot them in different frames, you know what I mean, per second. I can't wait to even shoot some of the stuff in 120 frames per second, which is slow motion. Everybody loves slow motion. And then see some of the realistic stuff that's going to go on. That's why this was done, and, you know, this was amazing to come together here, and you know, I want to thank you again for this.
Thank you guys.
And also Lynette for taking the time to do this. So we want to make it as realistic as possible. This whole story is coming together, and we want to give that to our audience. And Omar doing a fabulous job there in the camera. And we talked about maybe later on sparring with with Lynette and maybe the coach, and maybe myself and Omar can get our ass whooped and see how it feels like, you know what I mean? Because we're kind of talking about it, we're curious about it, right, Omar? You want to get your ass whooped? Yep. So I mean, I think that would be great for our audience. I mean, you guys can let us know if you want to see that. Of course, then make a sign, maybe a liability or some, right? They're not liable for any injuries, right? But anyways, this wraps today's whole training, guys, and stay tuned for more that's about to come. All right, so thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully we see you here at UFC Gym. Come see me, the net workout and stuff. Work out yourselves Monday through Saturday, usually from 8:30 till 7 o'clock. So hopefully we get to see you guys here. Anything yourself?
No, I enjoyed this training day. I'm going to take a lot of the moves that I learned today and apply it to my technique now. You know, MMA, it's a work in progress always. You always learn something new. You know, there's all kinds of fighters out there, and everybody fights different. So every time that you get, you know, in a cage with somebody, or any time that you train with somebody, you learn something different every single day. You know, there's not a day that I haven't learned something new. And you take what sticks with you, you know, what works with your style, and just go for it. So I really enjoyed this, coming over here with Coach Freddie. They're teaching me how to be a deadly weapon even more. So I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to doing this project, and let's get it done. So.
All right, and Omar, let me get the camera so I can get your feedback. So, Omar, what do you think about the whole entire day today of the training?
It was great seeing. I don't know how to fight, so maybe I learned some stuff just by watching. Then yeah, maybe get my butt.
And we're looking forward to get our ass kicked right together. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned. I think that's going to happen on reality. We're going to try to spar, of course, you know what I mean? That's going to be interesting. And we encourage anybody that wants to probably, you know, learn and see, or maybe witness, right, the ass whoop. We'll let you guys know. All right. This concludes our pretty much vlog, guys, and we'll see you next time.